Hey guys, it's Mr. Gunkel. Today we're going to practice jumping, hopping, and landing. For today, all you're going to need is one stair and a couple pieces of paper. If you don't have any pieces of paper, you can use grocery bags, pillows, shirts, anything small like that that you could jump over. So right now, you're going to go ahead and pause the video, go find a stair, and find something to jump over. Alright, now that you found your stair and the items you want to jump over, you can go ahead and just set these on the side. We will use them later. What I want you to do is take a step up onto the first step and facing the bottom of the stair. First, we're going to talk about landing. When we land, we want to use the balls of our feet. The balls of our feet are just right behind our toes, right where our foot starts. Alright, so what I want you to do is just step off the stair and land. One thing that you guys notice is that I bend my legs. Our legs are going to bend to slow us down. So just keep practicing this. Another thing is we want to be very quiet, like a cat. These are actually called cat jumps. So what I want you to do is just practice this a couple times. Remember, landing on the balls of our feet. We don't want to land with our feet flat. We don't want to land with our legs straight. We want to land on the balls of our feet and bend our legs. Really quiet, just like that. Go ahead and practice that. Now that we've practiced landing, we can go ahead and start practicing our jumping. We don't need our stair anymore, so you can go ahead and step down. When we jump, we want our feet right under our shoulders. Can anyone touch their shoulder? Alrighty. So when we start jumping, the first step is bending our knees and swinging our arms back, just like this. Everyone practice with me. Ready? Let's do it 3 times. 1, 2, 3. Alright. Now when we jump, when we're in this position, what we're going to want to do is stand up quickly, going off of our toes like this, and we're going to swing our arms at the same time. So it should look something like this. I'll do it sideways too so you can see it. So we're going back, off our toes, swing our arms forward. All right, everyone, let's do 5 jumps. Try and jump as high as you can. Ready, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Remember, when you're landing too, do what we practiced before and bend your legs and land on the balls of your feet. Alright, now we're going to practice hopping. If you guys can remember, when we were jumping off of 2 feet. Hopping is a little different. It's off of 1 foot. The first step is that you need to find your balance. Everyone go ahead and balance on 1 foot. Alright, switch to your other foot. Alright, great. So, once we do that, once we find our balance, it's just like jumping, except a little different with our hands. I'm going to turn sideways to show you. So when we bend our knees, when we're jumping, our arms will be back. We don't want both arms back when we're hopping though. So, if I'm on my left foot, I want my right arm forward, my right knee back, and my left arm back, like this. You see this position? And then if we're on our right, it's like this. Find your balance, there you go. All right, and then it's pretty much similar to jumping. We want to stand up quickly and go off of our toes. So it should be like this. And in jumping, we swing our arms forward, but in hopping, we swing our knee and our other arm. So it's just like this. Landing is the same too. You want to land on the balls of your feet. Slow yourself down by bending your knee. And try and be really quiet. All right, everyone, let's practice jumping. Let's start with our right foot. Find your balance. Get in the position. 1, 2. All right, let's switch to our other foot. Find your balance. Bend down. Hop. Hop. All righty. All right, now that we've practiced landing, jumping, and hopping, you guys can go ahead and grab the items that you guys are going to jump over. Before we start, it's a couple safety things. These pieces of paper, especially if you're on tile like this or hardwood, they can be a little slippery if you land on them. So make sure you're putting them an appropriate distance apart. Don't put them too close because if you land, you're going to slide. So you can always jump and walk up to the next piece if it's too far. That's not a problem. Another thing is, make sure if you're on tile like this or hardwood, that you're wearing shoes or you're barefoot, because if you're wearing socks, you're definitely going to slip a little. All right, so now let's set this up. We're gonna set our first piece of paper where we're gonna start. Give us good room to land, and we'll just lay out all of our pieces of paper, or pillows, or whatever you guys are using. All right, so for our first activity, all we're gonna do is jump over all the pieces of paper. Remember, when we're jumping, our feet should be under our shoulders. Bend your knees, swing your arms back, boom. Try and land quietly. That wasn't a very good landing. There we go, that's better. Just like this. Alrighty, I'm gonna show you guys a couple more times. You guys can go ahead and do it with me, or you could just pause the video. Do it at least 4 times. You should do this. I'll do it one more time for you. Another thing, it's okay if you guys want to jump. I was going pretty quickly. You guys could jump, land, take your time, and then jump your next one if you wanted. You can go ahead and pause the video if I went too fast. Make sure you get it done at least 4 times. All right, now that we're done with our jumping, we're gonna move on to hopping. Remember, when we hop, how many feet are we using? That's right, 1. So I'm gonna start with my left leg. Remember, when we start, we need to find our balance. When we bend our leg, our other knee and our other arm are going back, just like this. And then we're swinging through and going off our toes. All right, I'll show you guys a couple times. Ready? All right, and then we're gonna go ahead and use our other leg. You can switch, or you can do 3 in a row with one leg. It doesn't matter to me. Go ahead and do that at least 3 times with each leg. All right, now that we're done with our jumping and hopping, I'm gonna show you guys a couple different ideas to change it up. But if you were struggling, don't worry about it. We just gotta keep practicing. So you can go ahead, pause the video, and keep practicing. Remember, take your time. You can go back, look at the cues again. Another thing you could do is you could fold your piece of paper in half or pick a smaller object so you don't have to jump as far. Now that we're done with our hopping and our jumping, it's time for you guys to get creative. I'm going to give you guys a couple ideas to change things up, but I'm sure you guys can think of it even more. So my first idea is jumping in a zigzag pathway. You guys know what a zigzag is, right? It's like a Z. All right, I'll show you guys a couple times. Whoop. Whoop. Remember, it's okay to go slow. If you're struggling with this at all, you can just keep it straight and just keep practicing. I'm just giving you guys a couple ideas if you want to change it up. And any of these ideas you can also do with hopping. All right, that's the first idea. You can pause and do this, or you can skip over this and go to my next idea. Alrighty, so my next idea is just changing how far we're jumping. As you can see, we used to have 5 pieces of paper, and now we have 3. So now we're gonna have to jump a lot further to get over to the next piece of paper. I'll show you guys a couple of times. On the last one, just try and jump as far as you can. Oh! All right, and remember what I said, you can always do it jumping or hopping. Personally, I would just do it both. So now we're gonna try and jump higher. So you're gonna go ahead and put those 2 pieces of paper back. And now when you jump over, you're just trying to get as high in the air as you can. I'll show you guys hopping for this one. It's okay to take a second hop and just rebalance yourself. Or you could just keep going like this. All right, so our next change is gonna be hopping or jumping sideways. And I'm gonna show you guys what that looks like. So we're gonna start in the same spot. Boom, jump. We're jumping sideways now. All right, guys, the last idea I'm gonna show you guys is a little challenge so you guys can race me. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna jump through it, jump on 2 feet, we're gonna jump through all our 5 pieces, run back, hop with 1 foot, run back, and hop with the other, and we're gonna see how long that takes us. All righty, here we go.
Ready, set, go.
Run back, left foot. Right foot. Done. All right, guys, that's it for this video. Hope you had a lot of fun. Remember, you can do this anytime just to get some good exercise. You can also have someone take a picture or a video of it and send it to your PE teacher. I'm sure they'd love to see it. Have a good day.